70 million years ago in Mongolia's Nemec Basin, a region lush with dense vegetation supported a thriving ecosystem where dinosaurs reigned supreme. A flock of vividly feathered ornithomimosaurs sprinted across the landscape. These bird-like dinosaurs, common during the Cretaceous period, measured 1.5 meters in length with a hip height of 45 centimeters. Their small skulls contained proportionally large eye sockets and brain cavities, protected by highly developed bone structures. Behind them, a larger dinosaur species gave chase, the Deinocheirus, with forelimbs reaching an impressive 2.4 meters in length. Its entire body was covered in feathers, and its unique skeletal structure, featuring tall, nearly vertical dorsal ribs, gave its massive frame an unusually narrow appearance. Each of its 3 curved claws measured 19.6 centimeters, and with a skull length of 1.024 meters, it stood as the largest known ornithomimosaur species, with the biggest specimens reaching 11 to 12 meters in length, weighing an estimated 6.4 to 7 tons, and standing approximately 4.4 meters tall at the hips. The running Deinocheirus formed a family group, with the youngest member lagging behind due to its slower speed. This juvenile Deinocheirus bore a noticeable bite mark on its dorsal sail, clear evidence that this mixed group of omnivorous dinosaurs had become the target of coordinated predators, specifically hunting the larger Deinocheirus. In the Nemec Basin, only one predator species could make such massive dinosaurs flee in panic, the confirmed Tarbosaurus. As pure-blooded members of the Tyrannosaur family and apex predators of their ecosystem, these creatures measured about 10 meters in length with a hip height of 3 meters and could weigh up to 4.5 tons. While slightly smaller than the famous Tyrannosaurus rex, these predators were actually more formidable pound for pound, combining remarkable speed with deadly hunting prowess. Currently, 4 of these large predators were intensely focused on pursuing the injured juvenile Deinocheirus. Under such tremendous hunting pressure, the smaller Deinocheirus had no choice but to flee for its life. As the prolonged chase continued, both the substantial-sized hunters and their equally large prey began showing signs of exhaustion. Yet the Deinocheirus stubbornly pressed on. With the predators closing in, the panicked dinosaur focused solely on escape, paying no attention to its surroundings, until suddenly it disappeared from the Tarbosaurus pack's view. The frustrated predators, having chased their quarry for so long, could only watch helplessly as their intended meal tumbled down a steep cliff. Unable to navigate the treacherous precipice, the Tarbosaurus pack had no choice but to abandon this potential meal and redirect their hunt toward other members of the Deinocheirus family. Surprisingly, the fallen Deinocheirus survived the plunge, likely due to its smaller size and lighter weight, allowing it to withstand the impact when landing on soft vegetation at the bottom. After confirming it had escaped serious injury, the young Deinocheirus began its lonely journey to rejoin its family. However, few 6-ton dinosaurs could hope to escape such coordinated Tarbosaurus attacks unscathed. With growing despair, the Deinocheirus watched from a distance as the rest of its family group fell victim to the relentless predators, a stark reminder of nature's unforgiving laws in this brutal ecosystem where survival often meant accepting harsh realities. Now alone, the surviving juvenile Deinocheirus faced the daunting challenge of solitary existence in this predator-dominated world. The Nemec Basin of that era featured an intricate network of rivers, waterways, mudflats, and shallow lakes that created ideal living conditions for omnivorous dinosaurs like Deinocheirus. This ecosystem closely resembled modern-day Botswana's Okavango Delta. Here, Deinocheirus fed on various plants and small animals, including fish, as evidenced by preserved fossils of mollusks and other aquatic creatures found in the region. Deinocheirus used its large, blunt claws and upright posture to reach high vegetation, plucking tender leaves and branches. However, equipped with a duck-like beak and lacking teeth, it could only swallow the vegetation whole, relying on gastroliths to grind and digest its food. The juvenile's smaller size meant its nutritional requirements were relatively modest, but without the guidance of its family group, the young Deinocheirus wandered aimlessly through the dense forests. These lush woodlands housed various other dinosaur species, and during its meandering, the Deinocheirus suddenly froze when a small head popped out from a ground burrow, startling it. A smaller dinosaur emerged from the underground tunnel, a Protoceratops. The initially defensive Deinocheirus quickly relaxed upon realizing this small creature posed no threat. Through evolutionary time, different herbivorous dinosaur species had learned to coexist peacefully. The burrowing behavior of Protoceratops not only surprised the Deinocheirus, but also challenged long-held scientific assumptions that dinosaurs didn't dig burrows. After establishing mutual non-aggression, the wandering Deinocheirus followed 2 Protoceratops to a nearby lake. Mongol titanosaurs and ornithomimosaurs had already gathered at the watering hole. The thirsty Deinocheirus quickly dipped its beak into the water to drink. Just as this peaceful scene unfolded, a remarkable white dinosaur suddenly appeared along the lake shore.